Hey, so gonna be doing a special little episode here for you guys where we're gonna try and redo a battle in Blitz based on a battle that happened in a series called Girls and Panzers. Japanese animation. They had released the tanks in Blitz. I don't have the battle in full screen just because YouTube is kind of a bit picky with copyright, things like that. So split screen kind of here works. Got a couple battles. We tried reenacting this. And in this fight scene, when watching it, when killing a MAUS, you have an M3 Lee, a Hetzer, you have a type, I think 89B, which actually is not in Blitz. So we end up using, I believe it's the Chi-He Tier 4 Japanese tank for that. You also have the Tiger P and the Firefly Saunders. So all these tanks against one MAUS. And when was watching this, I had some subscriber requests. Hey, I've done a lot of these historical battle recreation in Blitz. How about doing a recreation of either things from movies or Girls and Panzer? So I came across this one. I'm not a big anime fan myself, but I do love tank recreations. And when I saw the clips from Girls and Panzers, I was like, hey, that actually looks pretty cool. And when trying to figure out how to do this, typically I try to make it fair, balanced, and in this one I wanted to see if this was possible. And when looking at the stats of the tanks from the Firefly, the M3 Lee, the Tiger P, it is possible, but it is quite a challenge. And you're going to see 4 rounds of different subscribers. We had all in a training room. We had swapped out. There was a bunch of different players trying this out. So we've got a lot of different flavors and kind of mix of different skilled players playing. And here kind of in the first one, I was the M3 Lee. And the M3 Lee, the Chi-He, the Hetzer really... they really struggle, I guess, to say the least, because the only place you can really penetrate a Hetzer is maybe through its track wheel, but mainly the only shot you're going to have is in there's a tiny dot in the back of its turret. There's a little hatch, a circular hatch in the back of the MAUS's turret. You can kind of see it in the replay, and that is the only chance the M3 Lee, the Hetzer, and the Chi-He are going to have the chance in penetrating the MAUS. Now, the Firefly Saunders and the Tiger P are the 2 tanks that are actually desperately needed to stay alive because they have the penetration to go through the sides and the rear of the MAUS using APCR. So that was actually the rule going into this fight, is everyone had to fully stock up on APCR if they were going to have any chance of being able to penetrate this MAUS. And you can see that even a lot of these lower tier tanks are doing a pretty good job. They're trying to flank, trying to move around. MAUS is doing pretty good trying to back up behind the buildings, but keeping the Tiger P and the Firefly Saunders on opposite sides of it and taking those shots from either the sides and the rear, you can see they have the penetration needed to take out the MAUS. The MAUS is bleeding hit points, and the team is taking hits. None of them lost yet, so quite entertaining. Pretty cool. I mean, when I was watching the battle just on YouTube, I was really thinking like, I really don't know if we can do this. And going into this first battle, I was just thinking like, holy cow, we actually might be able to win this. Going around in my M3 Lee, I feel absolutely useless. I am trying everything I can to get that hatch and just no luck. And luckily, we were able to pull through in a different way than the episode of when they were killing the mouse. It was entirely different, but we still were able to do it. So now I wanted to have a turn at the mouse. We have a couple other rounds where I was the Firefly Saunders, and then we have some other subscribers trying it out. So going right in, and I want to keep the mouse flatter area in this town setting is really to be safest. Trying to be aggressive, come up on them. And I'm thinking, okay, they won the last round. This can't be that easy. And now being the mouse, knowing what I know about these tanks, the two tanks I want to be focusing on is the Tiger P and the Firefly Saunders. If I can take them out, then the Hetzer, the M3 Lee, the Chi He, the rest of the team will just fall apart because they just don't quite have the penetration. Now in the episode, at the very beginning, it shows a Hetzer racing toward a mouse, gets wedged underneath as they're coming toward each other, and the mouse starts slowly climbing up on the Hetzer, but ends up kind of, I guess, getting itself stuck because they don't back off of it. And I would think with just how much the mouse weighs, it would have just absolutely crushed the Hetzer. But let me know what you guys think. I've been really curious. So here we're starting to spot. They're doing an excellent job in flanking and kind of encircling, spreading out. And I'm really trying to close the distance. I want to be able to... Oh, yep, and here we go. There's the Tiger P. I see the Chi right in front of me and starting to get hits on the side. And I want to focus on this Tiger P as much as I can. And I'm not sure why I'm not shooting HE. Being a noob here, backing up a little bit. I'm starting to bleed some hit points. Don't have the HE pen there on the side. They're starting to flank me. Getting quite a bit of hits here, but it's really, like I said, the Tiger P or the Firefly. Took out the Tiger P. Just race around me quite a bit. So like I said, it's that Firefly Saunders I want to get rid of because the Tiger P and the Saunders have the best penetration and can take me out the easiest. The other ones are really going to struggle, and the only way they're going to pen me is maybe through the track wheel or that tiny hatch that's on the back of the mouse's turret. He's trying to get away. Load the HE, and that is it. Leaving 4 left, their highest tiers or most powerful tanks gone. And now just closing in here and just finishing off the rest. This poor Hetzer. And if you guys want to help with any videos I do a bunch of crazy stuff. Showdown, historical recreation, movie battle recreations, just other crazy stuff. Join my Discord. Go to the Movie Crew channel and request the Movie Crew role. That way you can get the notifications when I've got a training room put together, and you can come right in. I do play on the NA server. So this Panzer Anko trying to flank me, but at this point it's pretty much over here. I believe he just kind of swings around right here, and I am able to take that shot, and that just finishes the game. So great game by the subscribers. Honestly, a lot of fun. Like I said, when I was first going into this battle, I really didn't know if we were going to have much of a chance. But they were able to pull through the first round. They did not make it the second round, so now we're going to mix things up. We've got a different mouse player, and now I'm going to play the Firefly Saunders. I actually just picked this bundle up It's an offer that had just come up in Blitz for all of the Girls and Panzer tanks that are available in the game. And I really wish they had all the voices of the characters for all the tanks and not just the Panzer Anko. That would have been really cool, but I primarily picked them up because I may want to do some more Girls and Panzer battles, but let me know what you guys think. Your guys' opinion is most valuable, and it's you guys are the ones that make the channel. So love playing with my subscribers here. We got the MAUS starting to climb, and I want to flank him. And the rest of my team is also kind of trying to circle him. Looks like our Tiger P had taken a hit. Just trying to see what I can do. I do want to get in here. Trying to use my maneuverability. You can see that already that I have a much greater chance at penetrating the MAUS. You can see I'm also fully maxed out on APCR. And I am just trying to bleed this MAUS's hit points. If I would have ammo racked that MAUS with that many hit points, that would have been epic. So just taking some snapshots here through these railings. Now from the front I don't have much of a chance, but this is actually perfect because it's keeping the MAUS distracted. He's starting to turn his turret and I'm trying to get out of there as fast as possible. Because in order, like I had said, for us to win, the Tiger P and the Firefly Saunders need... Looks like I might have had a little bit of lag there, but they need to survive. And I'm a little worried for my Tiger P. So it looks like we had just lost two of our teammates. MAUS is rushing down the hill. I do not have much of a shot here, and this is actually quite dangerous. I need to get in here, and I'm hoping I can get some more shots off as he turns his turret. And that Anko and that Hetzer are right behind him trying to hit that hatch. So we just lost our Hetzer. So I really need to get in here. So they're behind him. I'm going to try cutting up from underneath this bridge as fast as I can, trying to flank this MAUS. Hopefully my teammates can keep them distracted. Just the three of us. I need to definitely get in here. I can't leave them alone because they're not going to have a chance at all. So beautiful. Once again, keeping them distracted. Trying to use that adrenaline. I need to get this MAUS's hit points down as fast as I can. This is crazy. With the MAUS just having so many hit points, it just makes it crazy. Doing good, bouncing some of my shots. Team is doing an excellent job. We're getting there. All these holes on the side of the MAUS. Don't want to get hit. Take. Oh! Not quite. This is just a replay and I'm doing the commentary, but I thought for some reason I had gotten hit. So excellent job there by the team. Was successfully able to take out the MAUS. But if you know what you're looking for, you can do it when you're the MAUS. Like I had said, you want to take out the Tiger P and the Firefly first if you're the MAUS, because they're the most deadliest tanks on the team. And if you are on the team, you want to flank, keep your distance, keep your Tiger P and your Saunders on opposite sides, and then have the other tanks as the So going in one last round here, mixing up the subscribers, different player in the MAUS. With me in the M3 Lee, I'm thinking if I can just get one shot off, I just would think it's a miracle. Got my APCR loaded. See him coming up this bridge here, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got to be way careful here. So you can see just no hits, but just trying to damage the track or slow him down or just something. Anything I can do to just try and help my teammates. Got a good push here, but our Saunders is already at half-life, which is not good. Take a big hit right there. Excellent, able to just break that track. MAUS is doing pretty good. Just a great game. Like I said, I had no idea how this was going to turn out. But then actually going in and playing a few rounds, it actually was a lot of fun and quite challenging. Like I said, as the MAUS player, you have to know who to go after and focus on, because if you're focusing on all the other tanks that are zooming around you and trying to catch them, they are perfect distractions. So this really makes us a good team if the MAUS player doesn't know what he's quite looking for. Only so much left. Can the MAUS do it, or can the team pull through? Trying to do anything I can just to shoot the track as much as I can. And I swear I had thought I was doing some damage while shooting this track. But then in the end, it did basically 0 damage. Almost there. Tiger P down to 1 hit, catches on fire, and that is it. The team is able to pull through and do it again. Some great battles. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. This is the Muffin here. As always, you guys stay cool and keep tanking.